Hello, how are you all? Just making a slight tweak to some stuff. Just changing the overlay up a little bit. I wasn't liking the old overlay, so if you just give me a second while I change this. You. It'd be nice to have like a bigger paintbrush for these blocks. Is there a way to do that? No. Oh. That would have been nice to have earlier. Blocks. Sorry. How are we all today anyway? How are you, Lahiro? How are you, VGN? What have you been up to today? Obviously, if you can feel inclined not to tell me if you so wish. Get rid of you guys a second. There we go. Should be in the right area now at least. And then I just need to put blocks. Hey, no. Like, it would be nice to have a bigger paintbrush for this. So I can paint like multiple in a row. Anyway, I have returned from my long absence. I hope you're all well. Just some game dev today. Cool, cool. What game is it you're working on, Lahiro? It covers your face. Not for long. Not for long. Don't get too excited. Just to let you know the plan for today, we're going to be doing what we did last stream, which was Wednesday, which is to go over some of the Kenny starter kits and kind of learn Godot from reverse engineering, I guess. But let me just currently working on a little maze-like game. Cool. Do you have anything to share, or is it still very much in progress? This is where we get to a point where you're like, oh, you can place multiple blocks by doing this. I was trying to do this in the 5 minutes before stream, but fortunately I didn't have time. Do you like the new? Can you guys hear the new background music? Is it loud enough? Is it nice and soothing? Could share the XU with you. Is it up on itch.io? Because if it is, what I'll do is I'll grab it. The background music is nice. I've gone for quite a variety though, so at the moment it's like a Japanese theme, but there's lots of other happy little tunes and some quite melancholic in there. And some in a foreign language. Swahili, I think this one is. Almost there. That on zone. Oops. You only need one thing. So now I do that. Then you all spawn from up there. Perfect. I do need some blocks over here though. Vision blocks. Just so you don't go off the edge of the screen. Right, we're almost done on that. I'll fill in the gaps some other time. Most of them. I'm not OCD at all. Right. I just started the project last week, so I haven't set up an itch page yet. No worries. Just when you get something set up, I'll do it. I don't like running XCs while I'm on stream, just in case something goes wrong and it blows up the PC. Not that you'd do anything with the XC, but sometimes things get compiled a bit funky. Right. Perfect, so that's that. Now on to Godot. Oh. I have a plan for my background. By the way, I am actually on YouTube as well at the moment, but I don't have the chat as open and obvious as the Twitch one, so I apologise. So I've installed. So we looked through the starter kit for the city builder the other day on Wednesday, and I think we understand that. So let me just open this up again, and I'll just kind of quickly rerun over everything. I could try and make a temporary itch page with a WebGL build. Yeah, that'd be cool, but don't worry about it just yet. You can always look at it later. Is this the right one? Yeah, it looks like it. So this is the I run this. This is the project that we were looking at on Wednesday. How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you very much. Yeah, because I broke that, I think. Yeah, that should be in there. Rerun that again. I'm doing very well, thank you. So this is the city builder starter example, where you can choose what it is you want to build. You can rotate these tiles. All pretty cool actually. And you have the money up the top here, and the way this kind of works that we went through yesterday, you've got this builder script here, and in here we set up all of the variables which allow us to be able to access these over here. So we can set where the selector is, where the selector container is, and so the selector container is where we're going to draw the sprite. Draw the not the sprite, the 3D model. So selector as in actual selector on the screen, where the camera is, what the grid map is, and the cache display thing. Hello Hyperfun, how are you doing? So I'm just going to quickly recap over what we were doing on Wednesday's stream, just to kind of talking through this starter kit that I picked up from Kenny. So you can see there roads you can place buildings, and if you're overwrite, you get charged still for them. So yeah, that's that. So we set up a plane here on the onReady function. So when the build functions, when the builder is first instantiated, it creates a new data map, and that by default has the cache of 1,000 or 10,000 rather, and has an array of data structures. These data structures have a position, an orientation, and the actual structure ID. So and then we create a plane, which is what we use to raycast against. The mesh library, we take all the structures in structures, which is structures is this up here, which was, like I say, what we defined here. So everything that we've defined in the editor, we then at runtime put them into a mesh library, and then we pop that mesh library onto the grid map. Then we update the structure that's on the selector. This really should be updated selector, because you're updating the selector to show the right structure, but still it goes through, it updates the structure that's in the selector, and also updates cache, I think. Clears the previous one and creates a new one. No, it doesn't update the cache, that's fine. I see, yes, May's found out how to spend her points. Did I not put a cooldown on that one? Wait there 1 second. I'm not going up and down, but right. Let me come into here. Started something now, haven't you? Where viewer rewards, channel points. Did that. Cooldown. All right. Now you can't do it. Let me just check this one. This needs to cool down on as well. There we go. Right. Is it not reading it out again? Okay. Let me just check OBS. Welcome back. Well, I'm very stretchy now. Right, that doesn't seem to have worked. I wonder why that keeps doing this. Speaker bot, there we go. Why is it not allowing me to pick speaker bot? Streamer bot. Streamer bot set to speaker bot. There. Now they're both set to speaker bot. This one should be speaker bot, stream bot. Should be stream bot, right? Try again.
Two muffins were sitting in an oven, and the first looks over to the second and says, "Man, it's really hot in here." The second looks over at the first with a surprised look and answers, "Whoa, a talking muffin."
One thing I'll do as well, sorry, while I'm here, is just thank God she's gone. Can't torment me anymore. I do have an idea for the overlay, by the way. I'm going to change up slightly, so expect that coming in the next few weeks because I'm quite slow doing stuff like that. Hyperphone, I'm doing all right, thank you very much. We're just looking through this starter kit. I'm just going over what I found out yesterday, Wednesday. So this updates the structures, and this just updates the cache value, which is just a string on which is just a value in map.cache, and that map is what we created at the beginning. And then on the process, so if you've rotated, if you click the rotate button, then rotate it by 90 degrees. Which one's rotate again? So project settings, input map, rotate was right mouse button. Okay. Yeah, so that's to turn the selector. Yeah, so it's rotating the selector there. Oh, I've done it again. So that's that. Then toggle the structure, so if you click the W or E buttons, then it'll select the next index, and with wrap it wraps around the 0 to whatever the size is. So if you're at 14 already and you add 1, then it'll go around to 0. If you're at 0 and you minus 1, it'll go to 14, and then it updates the structure again so it shows the latest one, which is pretty cool. I'm just trying to rush through this because we touched on this yesterday. This here gets the world position by looking at where the plane intersects. Well, you get the plane intersecting array from the camera position to the plane, so we can find out basically what position the camera's in, and then this converts it into grid map positions just by rounding it to the nearest number. And then this is, if you click the build button, it then adds that particular item to the grid map, and it removes the cache. So, and then the other things was like save and load I'd looked at as well, and demolish just removes it from that one. But that's not what I was wanting to look at today. Hello Thomas, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the bits again. Wow. I will be getting I was speaking to VJN earlier on a different stream. Some of the things I need to do is I need to change my overlay up to be a bit different. I've got a new plan for it. But also I want to add some emotes on as well. And I went to dinner so I'm a bit late. You don't need to apologize, honestly. Your attendance is appreciated and not expected.
Hey, SME 987 kindly requests you partake of a beverage.
Thank you very much. There's a cooldown on that one. Of course it's fair. I don't
SME
want you to drown me.
987 wants to see you stretch.
Oh, thank you. What did I miss? My wife trying to get me all
Hey,
limbered up by
you're sitting
telling
all
me to
scrunched up.
stretch.
Laero 921 expects you to sit correctly.
Thank you, Lahiro, for the posture check. I will get some more rewards done as well. I've actually asked my wife to. I don't think you should limit us. You would drown me if you had the chance. And don't say you wouldn't. There are two options. Highlight my message. Oh, there is. That's weird.
Hey, Mixed Sauce Studio said something really important. Go check it out.
That's odd. Anyway, if you want to, I guess if you want to use TTS to highlight your message, use the first one. Yeah, it doesn't read the message out, but it tells me to read the message. Anyway, so we're gonna ditch this one and we're gonna say project quit to project list, and we're gonna open up. We're gonna start off with the basic Godot scene. Basic.
Hey,
Scene.
Thomas for 06 said something really important. Go check it out.
Something important. And my mod saying, did it actually come through? No. Oh, you got auto modded. It means it got automatically banned. Yeah, I can see it here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because you said that. I don't know. Thomas, could you see her message, SME's message there? I can't actually change the. Oh, you can. Oh well, there you go. Fair enough. It didn't get. It's even highlighted and in red for me. Right. So if I go to Godot, where are you? Either. So the other thing I was going to start was basic scene. Well, that's a lot of. It doesn't read out the message; it just highlights it. So basic. There we go. So we've got a basic scene here. Do we have any scripts? It doesn't look like it. So it's just I guess it's just a basic scene. Fair enough. Don't think there's really much to go over on this one. It's got camera, floor, which is a CSG box, and it has a sun and some bits and bobs. Banner, which if I go to that, open in here. Anyways, this banner bit, which is cool. Right. So so if I go back to the project list. That was a simple one. We don't need to worry too much about that. So let's go to the FPS one. This should be fun. It was last edited in 4.1. Yeah, that's fine. So it's just opening on the other monitor, and there we go. Give it a second to load everything in. Right, now let's just try playing it first of all.
Hey, Laero 921 kindly requests you partake of a beverage.
Thank you very much,
In
Lahira.
1 minute we will take a short break for ads.
The 10-minute code. Well, you stretched me all out. Oh. So. Ah. Right. So. We have the way this is built, you've got a world environment, first of all, which has a bit of background color, some ambient light, that kind of stuff. Nothing major. Sorry.
Look out ads.
I'm just gonna be on mute for a bit while the ads are playing, and I'll catch you after the ads. Is there anyone actually that's not subbed? Lahira, are you subbed? Hyperfon's not, but I'll just wait until the end of. It's only a minute left anyway. Got the sun. Where's the sun? Right in the middle of the world. It's interesting, and it's direction light. What? Caused the wrong thing. Right. Scenes. Main scene. So which way is that pointing? I'm not sub, but I welcome back, by the way. Ads have just finished, but did you get any ads at all, or? So we have a world environment, a player, a sun, a head, a hood. So the hood has a crosshair, which is this thing here. Wait, which one? Has a health percentage, I guess. Yeah, which is that. So crosshairs in the middle. I think this green thing is not. Why is it not sure the crosshair? Anyway, then you've got a couple of flying enemies with their own scripts. You've got wall, platforms. They don't have scripts. And decoration. What's the decoration? I think that's a 2D node. That might be used for something else. Okay, so let's start with a player script. So on the player, we can expose a couple of different properties in a subgroup called properties. So you've got movement, speed, and jump strength. And weapons, you've got an array of different weapons. So you've got a blaster and a blaster repeater. So you've got a different model there. Oh, I didn't realize that. So let's see if I can find out how to. Oh. Hmm. Ah. Oh, but anyway. So crosshair, that's what the crosshair. Ah, okay. Sound. Okay, so that exposes those things. So this is a class here that we've got, which has a subgroup called model, which has the modeling. That's a packed scene. The position of the model on screen and the rotation, the muzzle position, which is interesting. So if I look back at the player, go back to inspector, go back to the blaster, muzzle position. I guess it's like whereabouts the bullets are going to come from, I guess. Which makes sense. So anyway, go back into weapon. We also have how long it, what the cooldown is, max distance, damage, speed, shot count, and knockback. Fair enough. With some defaults there as well. And the sound, that's going to shoot, which is just a string, and the crosshair, which is a 2D texture. Nice. So that's quite interesting the way they've built this class up. And then if you come back to player, we're going to say here weapon is a type of weapon. Weapon index is 0. Okay. Mouse sensitivity, gamepad sensitivity if you're using gamepad. Mouse capture is true, just by default. Fair enough. So we've got movement and rotation, movement velocity and target, rotation target. Between all these things, and then this is bringing some of these things in. So the camera raycast from the camera. Did I miss that? Where's the camera? Camera must be on the player object. So if I go make local. Actually, if I undo that and go into models here. No. Scene objects. Player. We open up the player scene. Right, so we have here a collider, which is the capsule. The head, which is 3D node. Camera, which is obviously where we can see from. Second camera down here, which is it a second camera? Camera item. Why you got that? Let's keep an eye out for that one. Sub viewport. Sub viewport. Let's just try pressing some buttons. We shall have a look at this. Project settings, input map, move left, right, back, forwards, jump. That's joystick accesses, mouse capture, escapes, mouse capture, exit, weapon toggles, E, yeah. So we've pressed all the buttons, so we'll figure out what that does when we come to it. A container, which obviously we put something on, it's all the way down there, which is a bit weird. And then the muzzle. So I guess if you...
Hey, SkyDriver 2K4 kindly requests you partake of a beverage.
Thank you, SkyDriver. Welcome to the stream. I'm good, thank you. How are you? So it looks like that. So we're just looking at the FPS tutorial, same as what we did the other day with the city builder, but understand how this is built. So this has a muzzle, which I guess is where the gun muzzle is, which is pretty cool. And then a raycast here. Shadow. That's cool. I didn't know there was a shadow object. But that's pretty awesome. A sound object. Tired. Oh dear. Oh, the med's not working too well. So this here is a audio stream player. And again. The missus is talking to my son at the moment, so he's there. He's probably a bit busy. So this imports the camera, the raycast, the muzzle, the container, sound foot, and the blaster cooldown. So blaster cooldown, where so cooldown's a timer object. Oh, that's cool. You missed the exclamation mark. And it also exports. Oh, this exports Corsair. Yeah, Corsair.
Today a girl said she recognized me from Vegetarian Club, but I'm sure I've never met Herbivore.
Sorry? No, I'm not doing Blender today. I'll do Blender another day. At the moment I'm doing Godot, which is a game engine. Godot. Or Godot, whatever you want to call it. So, on ready. So it sets the input mouse to mouse captured. Me. Listen to your kid. What about? I always listen to my son. It sets the weapon to the weapon that's with the index, and then initiate change weapon. Yes, I do. I listen to everyone. The kid wants you to start Blender. He's much smarter than me. I've never said he wasn't smarter than me. And he just wanted to know if I was doing Blender today. So, this initiate change weapon gets the index. Now, tween. What is a tween? Create a tween. New tween, right. So this one, tween. A lightweight object used for general purpose animation. Oh, it's the between thing. So normally when you're animating, you do keyframes and then use tweens for the in-between frames. If your kid wants you to start Blender, then you will start Blender. It would be fun to watch you struggle with Blender. What? It's not fun to watch me struggle with Godot? I will do Blender. I will do Blender once I've done these streams I'm doing, these starter kits, because I do want to get to learn Blender. No, Godot's the evil. Godot is not the evil. Godot is the good. Unity is the evil. Unreal is the evil. I used to use Blender back when I was Godot's the evil. No game dev. Why? Because it's open source and anyone could add to it. I don't think so, puppy dog. Back in the days when I first started doing.
Hey, SME 987 said something really important. Go check it out.
It doesn't read it out. It only says that you've read something important. I can put a TTS thing on. It'll take a minute.
Skydriver 2K4 kindly requests you partake of a beverage.
Wait, didn't you just do that? All right, cheers. It says, never gonna give you up. Happy Friday, everyone. Right, so Tween's that kind of animation thing between keyframes. Okay. So go back to this. I don't have anything I want to do in Blender at the moment. I want to learn Godot. I can time you both out. I can. I know you're my mod, but I can still time you out. Right.
Don't time me out.
Can I time you out? Well, stop. Yeah, I'm on it. Oh, I forgot to actually kick him out.
Yeah. I can still.
Now people playing Start Blender. Alright, alright. Fine, you win. You win.
What am I gonna create?
I've got a very, very interesting thing I want to create. I want to create a cube. Oh, look, there it is. Done. Right. There's Blender done. Right, back to this. So, set between ease out. A combination. The This is its time for the iron pan. I did exactly what you asked for. You asked me to open Blender. I did a project in Blender, which is to create a cube. Done. The starter in Blender. So. The interpolation starts slowly and speeds up towards the end. Starts quickly and slows down towards. Is it not your bedtime yet? Just wait until you see what my new overlay looks like when I get it done. You'll be very impressed. Right. No, it's not. Not until you've showed him your Blender skills. That was the extent of my Blender skills. That was the full extent of my blender skills. My blender foo. Right. Between property. So this callback change weapon. Okay. So container position between property creates and appends a property tweener. This method tweens a property of an object between the initial value and volume of an equal duration in seconds. You know that will haunt you tonight in your dreams. 3 ghosts of Blender. That's fine. 3 ghosts I'll deal with any day.
Hey,
Right, just 2
Leero
seconds.
921 kindly requests you partake of a beverage.
First of all. Secondly, I just need to do... Where's it gone? This. Right. See you in the morning, son. Right. So, back from the toilet break. Lovely. Thank you very much for that. So that's something on my list of to learn. Is tweens. No, you sent him to bed, you mean he just wanted to learn Blender with you. It is bedtime. He just wanted to stay up. I know my son very well. Moved from position 100 to position 200 and then 200 to 300. Views property tween from or from current. Okay. No idea what tweens are. It's weekend. Yeah, and he's staying up late. It's 9:30.
I really want to buy one of those supermarket checkout dividers, but the cashier keeps putting it back.
Oy. So it calls this change weapon function. So I don't know anything about tweens just yet. So unless anyone in chat has some idea what tweens are, then I'll try and just go over them at the moment. So gets the weapon index. So remove the previous weapons model from the container. So for n in container.getChildren, remove that child. Fair enough. Place a new weapon in the model container. New weapon model in the container. Weapon equals weapon.model instantiate. Okay, so where's initiate change weapon called? Have we jumped something here? Did we get a bit distracted? Ah, okay, no we didn't. It's because it's always going to be 0 at this point because it's when we're first thing it is. So change weapon instantiates the model. Sets the position to the weapon position and the rotation to be the weapon rotation. Your overlay is broken. Why? Is it because of the star? Or is it streamer bots not talking or what? What's broken, Skydriver? Star's not well, that's because you're all not allowed the star. Yeah. Here's some more. Have a load. Let me just double check if there's anything in here that I need to spawn zones. Oh. Yeah. How did I miss this? Right. There we go. Right, now hopefully welcome back, VGN. That sets the weapon rotation, and then it says for every child in find children of mesh 3D instance on the weapon model. So should we go and have a look at what a weapon model looks like? Middle Lake and Bud, no worries. Model, look at blaster. Meshes. I guess that's the mesh. No, this is the mesh. Okay. Mesh instance 3D, then child layers equals 2. Set the model to only render 2 layers. The weapon camera.
Yes, Michael.
Okay. So that's set model to only render on layer 2, not 2 layers, which is a bit weird. The weapon camera. I'd have to have a look at that. Set weapon data, so the raycast target position equals the vector direction times the max distance. Crosshair texture, it sets it as crosshair texture, right? So it's done that, and that's all of the ready function. So it changes the weapon. Then the physics process, handle controls. So if you've got the mouse captured thing, then set the mouse captured to true. If you've pressed mouse exit, then
Hey,
false.
Skydriver 2K4 kindly requests you
Thank you very
partake of a
much.
beverage.
Cheers. No, because if I take the strict restrictions off, you just spam. Yes, you will. I'll change the restrictions so they're not as. See. So highlight my message.
What do you call a monkey in a minefield? A baboon.
I like that one. Just check. Have you got any points left to redeem, by the way? Yeah. 4.7k. Wow. It's almost like you've been watching me a lot. Right there, I've updated those Dad jokes does have a cooldown again, but you just have to wait for a minute on that, I think it is. Just so you don't hit it every single second. Right. So this is a movement, so get the vector by using move left, right, forward, back to give me a vector. Hydrate has a limit per user. Yes, it has a limit per user. Because I know what certain people are like, including me. You've seen what we're like in Beegs' stream. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a cheater at all. Death a cheater. I'm not a cheater. Movement velocity. So let's take the
In 1 minute, we will take a short break for ads.
input. So get the direction vector X and Y and normalize it and times it by the movement speed. Fair enough. Even UI is calling you a cheater. That's a cruel joke in itself with the limit. I'm not changing it because I know what you like. You'll all drown me. Right. Tell you what, I'll up the limit. There, you happy? You can have 5 now per person. There's a max per stream of 9.
Hey, Skydriver 2K4 said something really important. Go check it out.
Cheater to the wall. Cheater to the wall. I'm not going anywhere. Right. That gets the velocity. The rotation input gets the input vector. If it says it's out of stock, means you've what is it, hydrated? Well, if it says out of stock, it means they've been used already and they need to cool, like they're on the cooldown.
Look out ads.
Oh, maybe you. Let's see. Did I put a limit on them? Ah, that's fine. Sorry. I'll put this over here actually, so I don't accidentally expose things that I shouldn't do. There you go.
SME 987 wants to see you stretch. Hey, Layero 921 kindly requests you partake of a beverage.
Thank you, Lahiro. Is it a full moon tonight? It just seems mad. Absolutely mad. Free the limits. Oh, that's why. Controlling. You saw the new Fallout series, guys. I haven't watched it yet. I've seen the adverts for it, but I've not actually got around to watching it. No spoilers. We need better rewards. I've told you, if you can think of redeems and I approve of them, then I'll put them in. I think we're out of ads now, aren't we? Yeah. So get the rotation based on the camera left, camera right, camera down, camera up buttons. So that's the mouse control buttons. You have no say. We are your audience and demand better redeems. Like what? You're participating too much in this. I remember back when I first started streaming, you barely said anything. You just sat there like thinking, what is this? Ballet moves. You can whittle on that one. Right. Rotation target is rotation input Y, Z, X. With limit and gamepad sensitivity. Okay. Dab. Like that. See, you don't even see it on the screen properly. You just. Rotation target X, clamp. So clamp B. So this is to stop you turning your head too far. And then action shoot. So if you click shoot, if the blaster cooldown hasn't stopped, Gangnam Style, no chance. Not yet, anyway. Audio play
Hey,
weapon.
you're sitting all scrunched up. SME 987
Doesn't it?
expects you to sit
5
correctly.
minutes. Oh, it wasn't a posture check last time. It was stretch. Oh, thank you. I'm doing both at the same time. I'm just conditioned now. So then, this is a long script for shoot. So what we're doing here is we'll play the shoot sound. So audio is, it's a big A, so it's a class. It's not anything that we've brought in. Redeems equal the lovely iron pan. Redeems description. The missus hit me with the third love of my life, the iron pan. A light tap to the head will make me smile. Optic. Redeem cost 1 channel point. Redeem limits none. I think I'd end up with concussion. And you wouldn't even have to actually redeem any of that. You just come over and hit me over the head with it anyway. Right. So if we're not waiting for the blaster to cool down, then play the shoot sound. Container position Z. That's the visual of the knockback. So move back. Move the camera. Rotate the camera a little bit on the X-axis. US redeems. There's one. I bet your missus would gladly approve of the redeem. We'll see. Movement velocity. Okay. Is, yeah. Set a muzzle flash. So muzzle play default. So what's muzzle? What muzzle's that? Yeah. So does muzzle have an animation then? Where was muzzle here? Oh, it does. So if I play, it just goes from circle to star, which is pretty cool. Okay. Where are we at? We're still in here. This is a long one. So this is how you play an animation. It plays the flash animation for the shooting, and rotates the muzzle for random range, and the scale on a random amount, and the position. So it kind of moves and rotates it a little bit. So let's just see what that looks like.
Hey, Thomas for 06 kindly requests you partake of a beverage.
Thank you, Thomas. Cheers. See, is it? The muzzle is rotating. So if you watch the, yeah, and it's changing the size of it. If you look at the, if you look around here while I'm firing.
SME 987 wants to see you stretch.
You're not even here.
What is the leading cause of dry skin? Towels.
So that makes sense. So it's rotating the muzzle flash as opposed to the actual weapon or anything, and it's scaling that, so it's making it bigger and smaller, the weapon, and it's change. So once it's done the rotation and the scale, then the position is container position. So it moves it back with the container. Fair enough. Redeem title, push-ups, redeem description. I will move my old bones and make 5 push-ups. So I prove to you that I am in perfect shape. Not. Redeem cost 150 points. Redeem limit 5 per user. 3-minute cooldown. You always want to see me stretch. Skydiver with the belly I've got. If I try and do a push up, I kind of look like on them T-Sols or whatever they are. It's not fun to watch. So blast the cooldown. So start the cooldown. And then shoot the weapon amounts based on shot count. So this is to shoot the weapon. So that's obviously the start of it. Like, and then do you not know about the song about sea lions? No, I don't know about the song about sea lions. So that gets a random range between the weapon spread. So obviously that's cool. So it does a little, it recasts to the target position. Target position. Okay. Equals. Okay. So, yeah, it's saying it put a random spread in that. Range. So it could be anywhere between whatever to whatever. Oh no, it's not random. It is. But this spread, like 0 to 5. Okay, so I guess on, if I go back to player, weapons, array of weapons, open up this one. The spread on this one is 1, whereas the spread on, that'd be 1 to -1, I think. Weapons. Whereas on this one, the spread is 0.5, so it's kind of a narrow spread. You should make it unlimited per user, but cooldown 10 minutes and 1k points. You really want to see me do push-ups? You wouldn't even see me because it'd be down on the floor down here and my camera's about this small. Excuses. Do you want to see me try and do push-ups? Yeah. Best to activate subtitles. I'll watch that later, or I'll let my good lady wife watch that if she wants to. So going back to the player script. So that's kind of adds up. It's family friendly, but I'm actually currently broadcasting to YouTube as well, so I don't want to get copyright striked. So I'll do it off stream, as I say. So between -1 and 1, or -0.5 and 0.5, it kind of gives that degree of accuracy. So the weapon's not perfectly accurate, which is pretty cool. That's on the X position, X axis, and that's on the Y. So it kind of gives you can go above or around. And then force raycast update. Updates the collision information for the ray cast. Okay, so what it's doing here is it's set the target position to be, yeah. Yes, do the seal for redeem. I don't even dare watch it now. I'll I'll wait until after the stream. If raycasts colliding, continue. Don't create impact when the if it's not colliding, continue. So if it hits, then the collider equals get collider. So this is the enemy. As method damage, then damage it by the weapon damage. That's pretty cool. Please watch it. It will make you smile, I promise. Did you say you stream? I am streaming on YouTube as well, yes. The seal. There is no way I'm doing the seal on stream. You have to be joking. URL to the chat. Let me just find that for you.
SME 987 wants to see you stretch.
Let me get this URL. I am smiling, you're right. So, YouTube.
Hey, SME 987 kindly requests you partake of a beverage. Hey, you're sitting all
Cheers.
scrunched up. SME 987 expects you to sit correctly.
I knew you'd take liberties. I thought I'd put the link in my descriptions, but I guess I haven't. Nope.
Why was the picture sent to prison? It was framed.
Right. And where is OBS chat gone? There you go. There's my YouTube channel. There's nothing on there at the moment. I streamed once before. Then I tried streaming on there since, but I didn't realize you had to have the YouTube go live thing open when you streamed. So I've done that now. But thank you for the sub on there. So once you've damaged the enemy, create an impact in animation, which is in objects impact. That's the Godot script. On animation finish, cue the free the cube. But let's have a look at the impact scene in 3D. An animated sprite. How do you play these things? Play. There's a loop thing. There's a loop button. There. Cool. So that's that. I'll go back to the script. So impact instance equals impact dot instantiate. Yeah. Then play the shot, because that's called shot. Cool. Get tree root to add child impact instance. So add that to the root. Okay. And set the position to be the collider position. No worries, Lahiro. I'll catch you later. I'm only on for another 10 minutes anyway. This is a lot longer than what I thought it was going to be. So I reckon the 3D platform, which I'll probably start Sunday, will probably be a little easier. Unless I do Gas Station Simulator or another game on Sunday. We'll see. But yeah, have a good night. Impact instance, look at camera. Okay, so set it so it's facing the camera. That's cool. So once you've handled action shoot from the controls, then if you press jump, if it's single or double jump, play sound, jump double. So where is double jump? If jump double, set jump double to false. If jump single, action jump. Sets the gravity minus jump strength. Sets single to false and double to true. So you can do double jump. So let me just bring that up and try that. Ah. I need to get used to that knockback. Out of range. Ooh. Why are you falling down? Are you addicted to falling? Yes. Yes, I am. I guess the other way of saying that is I'm not very good at playing games. Even though I want to make games, I'm not very good at playing them. There we go. Level cleared. Ha ha ha. This explains a lot. Really? Like what? Cool. Alright, so that's a double jump thing. Trying dungeon control. Right? Trying dungeon crawler. It's funny. Why is that funny? What do you mean? Trying to make a dungeon crawler, or do you mean the game dungeon crawler? Like your work behavior. Anyway, go back to this. So if you press the jump thing, and if it's a single or double, play the sound. If it's a double jump, then gravity is equal to minus the jump strength. If it's a single jump, then do action jump, which action jump again sets that, but also sets single to false and jump double to true. And then action weapon toggle. Dungeon Crawler is the name of the game I'm currently addicted to. Your game I'm currently addicted to. Let's see if I can find it. Not Fallout 4. If you like Dungeon Crawler. Shattered Pixel. This one. Shattered Pixel Dungeon. Honestly, it's a mobile phone game. I think it's, I don't know if it's a free or I paid for it a while ago, but it's just so addictive. Just constantly playing it. But it's kind of this turn-based thing where obviously you take a step and you or even your attack will cause the next tick in the game. Sudoku. I do play Sudoku as well, and I play the Wordle and the New York Times Mini. Dungeon Crawler is the arcade like game where you Dungeon Claw. On stream, take a look. I don't trust you. Let's have a look. Dungeon Claw. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I guess somebody did the same thing as I did and misunderstood the requirements. Or misread it. Crawler for claw. Looks pretty cool, actually. Really? Do you really think I would risk getting banned? I have way too much fun here. That's true. You would just somehow come back. Can I ban you even though you're a VIP? I'm not sure about that. I'm sure you. I can, yeah. Can even time you out. Anyway, back to the old Godot. So
SME 987 wants to see you stretch.
I need to change the camera so you can see me a bit better. No, stay away from the evil. It's not. Why do you think it's evil? What makes you think Godot is evil? Handle control. So once it's done action shoot, it does action jump and then action weapon toggle, which is if action weapon toggle is pressed, then warp the weapon index, initiate weapon change, which we've already looked at, and play the sound. That's all pretty simple. So, and that was done with the process, physics process. It is. I think. No. That was just handle controls. Jeez. That was the first line of it. Gravity is. Okay. Gravity is normal plus equal to 20 times delta. Gravity is greater than 0, then and is on floor, then set it to single jump. Okay. No, stay away from the because I started with Unity and I will not switch. So Godot equals evil. Really equals Satan's left eye, Game Maker Satan's right leg, and all the other game engines are other parts of Satan. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Right. Let's activate when weapon toggle. So I've lost where I was. So that starts bringing you back to the ground. And then if you're on the ground, it sets you back to single jump. Create a vector 3 called applied velocity. Get the movement velocity is the movement velocity, which is not a blank vector 3. Is it updated anywhere else? See? Control F. It's updated there. Updated in handle controls. Okay. That's actually updating the movement velocity. That's fine. And that's updating it with a knockback. This is to move forward basically. Applied velocity is lerp that, so you can slowly move forward and set the gravity as well. And velocity equals applied velocity And move and slide. Okay, so mover and then camera rotation. You're lerping that. That is, yeah, I think I get that. So that's looping the rotation on the Z, which is. Sorry, X, Y, Z. That way? Bit weird. Camera rotation X is, again, you're looping that. Rotation Y. I guess that's you turning around so the camera can go that way and that way. I guess it can with the controls, maybe. Then container position. So lerp, lerp is to kind of slowly move it across over time. And
In 1 minute, we will take a short break for ads.
Container offset. And then sounds. Step stream paused equals true. Is on floor. If you're on the floor and your velocity x is greater than 1 or y is greater than 1, then unpause it. Okay. Landing after jumping. Camera position y. Lerp the camera position to 0. Is on floor. If it's on floor and gravity is greater than 1 and not previously floored. Where's previously floored? Updated. Just to say it is on floor. And play the land sound. Oh, okay, right. Camera position. So this is saying when you first land on the floor, play that sound, and then set that you're already on the floor. Position Y. So if you're falling, reload current scene. If Y gets below -10, you fall off the bottom of the. Okay, that all makes sense. So covered physics process ready. Input event.
Lookout ads.
Mouse captured. Yeah. I think when we come back from these ads, we will look to move on somewhere else. So if I just open up another one of these, let's see, where shall we go? Oh, Twitch.
SME 987 wants to see you stretch. Hey, you're sitting all scrunched up. SME 987 expects you to sit correctly.
Stretching, but thank you very much. Who can we raid? Deutsche Swift, Carney Dev. We're gonna go raid Carney Dev. Let me just double check that they're not in or about to leave or anything. Thank you for the 100 bits again, Thomas. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're going to go and raid Carney Dev. Thank you for coming back from the ads. And again, thank you for joining me on the stream today. Sunday will be my next time. Hopefully we'll move on to something a bit more interesting and actually start putting games together in Godot, which is not evil. I'll see you there. If you want to join the Discord, there's a link in chat. Thank you all very much, and see you next time.